Hey, stop. I buy you everything. If your bodies, I buy it for you. I buy you this way, and I do you so share. Why are you taking my life this way?
It's before this way, but why
are you telling me this? And cut. That's sorry. People know me, Acrobato, aka who knows tomorrow. Look, my profession is actor. People are always giving me encouragement because of my performance. This way chocolate drink, that is my secret. You just need only hot water. You just put it in. You just take it easy. Even it just sustain you hungry. If you take this way, never hungry. You can take it anytime, any day, anywhere, everywhere. Everybody enjoy it this way.
With this way chocolate drink, all you need is hot water. Mix and stir for a creamy look, and you're good to go.
I love this way because it tastes so good.
This way chocolate drink, near Winhian
FDA ahwehwe saa edwadie nkrato yi mu agye atomu se eye.
Awama mamumu machaya mi adai ho akwa babedwafo nso ba mami na zelvoga se ye wie 8th anniversary no na so still azo edaso mami glitter enye meti anyire mu se nye ene kama ba yo se aya me show seamstress me say shemi designer wo seamstress Azel Vogue a school and kasa a big fashion house omo pamadia efe na ye shefata a made in Ghana the entire na media ni jeni akukudro kachire ono no wankutwa free take yama wankutwa free China anti Ghana so ye wo omo pamadia fe 2 piece kama o sha wan so be unse ahomka ewom enti bomodin ase obekwa Azel Vogue na miguso asese apprenticeship program no pamcho muroli Azel ewomu efise owo big compound o school kesia obetimi atete meba ne memo a omuso be pamade e beye kakra no heya be pama mankrofo a ye nko entu kwan kwa bruchi enko fama enye na chese homegrown solutions domestication no na ekososa no pacho fra Azel 0244155266 0244155266 or dance man school no flexible so unyankwa apprenticeship ni so a wan kasa kra betimi edo ho ahim say ye morning say ye evening say ye weekend ni nyina Azel ewo nhihye ewo hwa akwa obeye ni kama pa na aboa na wode ho ahim ebi na afei enwi papa ni so die enua na egue kama fe the hem mama Z nails and beauty and sa no so my culture say wakofa badewa enti etufo no monko the hem mama ho Z nails and beauty upe ba konso a oso sa wokwa reta wo ho no shop manager be show fe oto ro hair no wakoye on wake up no baby and now person omo ye mawa ni nyina hem mama is got you sorted na kai se wokwa nail section e wo ho to koye nails fe usi forma wajo supplement ne skincare product ahodo Z cosmetics afi ukumanin kente by Z ni designs pa unique enso na afi the hair mama section no eno so eni no akwaji umiya shefata beautiful one kama pa friend 0553837201 0553837201 Pachano wa follow no TikTok amami Z Nails and Beauty aka the hair mama unhusa na chese bebia evu enji bakery be boa na no so hono ti mo amkwamu se this way ni baaye no bread ni so be boss dewa tea bread wheat bread sugar butter Cocoa Angel Bakery or si Kumasi for still and Ramuji Modie Van Bar supply with Kumasi Yadamasi pa Angel Bakery Dasi. It is also pursuing Angel Bakery now the ball this way so Mopano Nibia Unam Kruma Shisha Angel Bakery or see feel the taste now pursue to be ton or brown so if he say what to say Angel Bakery in the pan any modu Kitwe be me Jaman 4 pair and one is over for 059-411-4719 and 0264-227-414 or more Ewo Pig Farm Abedi Pele down yeda wo mo ase papa pa ano pay enkomo ewo ho nie we de Auditor General aboa yen tika ne dɔɔso de nanso wagibia ba ma yɛ ni da so ebibi ho no mu a kenya ya yɛ disallowed and say charge enso na kem we di osi 2020 ebesi 2023 sika abanyu makwa do say ye department agencies any ne keka ho boards ne commission ne ade omu didi adwuma no se da bi say adwuma we amudi sika na di no enye no men pene so mon koje mehye ba bi ehye de dan one fan to free to into disallow ye no se na nka ebe 38 billion any echi ye nyam 12.7 billion EBCI na se we di ehye bi so se hwe wabo modern kan bi no eno an say disallowance charge esi disallowance charge esi into we di bi aba ne de na nche say ankakra akoko ebenum enso na no yet Thursday no ensemcho EC Asia ensemcho for esensia no omo twen police be mo omo protection and security na said de court kan ye no omo de mra na ye adwuma fi se enye kra enye fine se bepem sa abre Ablekuma North enimra chebedwani 4 years ago na ye sal kan ya wo mo anya bi ena mfie 9 so ye na nenso ye nkran ha Ablekuma North inti sana ECD to just omu de omu yan security ena police so ben se jofo say bono ye de ha na ye say de abato ho nsem de enhye da mfa ye ho sa eno an se mu be kase aha na ye tena ebiri sei that's all mu beduru ne ye ho dada inti wo de mu ma ye ba bia mo tena na mu ma ye ebiri kro no na posi onfa bambo emremo enti IGP precious EC to resolve Ablekuma North results still meta enane krata no ede ebaye eyese NDC ni MPP omumuntem ena dare ne wo no enti omubeka ne sen na afi omatimi a resolve sa Ablekuma sense wi ane na de ye di ekonso nko a Standard & Poor S&P ese kane Ghana ni eda SD na je se baby eda ne de yobo yo yari kojo to fi se ni esika sem no enkoye ye bosia sem bosia mene yen ate atwon yenkom mu na isi ade o my ratings ne foforo se SD na eda ne yefiri aba CC+ NC nti eye na onu aye rating we no science and diama yabeda ye no eye se DDEP na ye no debt restructuring ahodo afi CD na ho oden nsia ba eye eno san de beka ho wase wo se na emom efri afi mpa mu ko second half of the year no afi CD na ho oden no ebesian ate akofom enti CD no besian depreciate bi ti honom na enim di fo sikasem na adwade ntutu se adwuma wo ho enti se we omahu aka ne sei no dia in esese ye yese oman na ankoye osebo nko a na waye ho adwuma se de ebe ya enye ebeti kra enti kesia na enti na ankoba se de ye hunu ya isi ide Bloomberg for say April ne ye ka currency na ho odin gina ne na so ene Ghana cedi no ni ye free ska free dollar ye free pound ye free even Kuwait for sika Kuwait denaria ewiase nyina ne ye sika na ho odin gina ne na so wo mo koda ene Ghana cedi ye free sika ye free sika ne Ghana cedi say all correct sir representing for the month of April but almost yanhwe a ye nije no ebe ye short lived enti we ene nkoma no pay ye bebo ene dela ne ba first obantem so dela edem corporate affairs director Minerals Commission representing the NDC, and Kamal Dean Abdullah, Deputy National Communications Director, NPP. Prince Ayafa, special envoy in the Kamu, or the call Saudi Arabia. Now,
with the mediation.
Natural Kamu, once I am for Uncle Hajj. Kamal Dean and Swaba, and Nanaya support your special aid to Alan Chairman, saying, Mama Parts made our say. Enra mami phone una udi kai mami happy Mother's Day Mrs. Patricia Chemantin me da asimi sakan pa na me insha timi chia chief so na ya nso aba akrachifo me mamuachi o monyi so akrachifo mu na akrachifo mu kura pen manye ya mijigani emeke kaka ho mo beka se he ya ye be
ya Joso no pay
aha afi no waje so
ho na efe na ja
me da se nana
sa no tie dada
yes I no tie bia be kan
bela me de yenya shaze na to buaze na obi ma me compliment so compliment o de ma be hawa
ya say we mean can be 5 or 6 years ago
and this year
dada
and this
year
then I go say
this year 5 years ago then I found then why I found
it never say be found
na so then I be found
and be found we dey be na
Nana shadow production now we come on until there cause one fine cause Saudi Arabia so come on you do to me special of course Saudi Arabia one fine continue come on to me
area mema visa wa mama ya ma visa ko ana me ni ho
see me na me nyi bi ma ana so me na me nyi bi ma o hompo wan to me anye
na wana ka say meet me for unko
o de me be
Abraham to yi
sa
o person oko
me ko Saudi Arabia
ye come Mecca o second first flight in
gas o ko Mecca o so be ko
Saudi Arabia o kwa ko hajj
me ko
be fie na afre na hajja the man title
hajja ya kuna ma
hajja ya de pa hajja me kupa ye da mwati topics na mabobo so no Monday for the ya no be any special case enti said ya end dela and I am for a standard nation say any bottom up into ratings no any caution so modema CD depreciation muna mo wa ban mu na no honorable fellas buy na me bisa no see o gold for you deal no year adwuma okay he said gold board
gold and you go for
and you good for oil enti mamen kan yenya sa asembe ba say gold board and shisha no year adwuma na krata no say gold deal krata no so kram pass him or say SMP for say gold deal enti any say say for oil say for a board no but this time around the government says gold board enti year and shisha pa but there's a caution enti mo be den na say do second half of the year na sidi na ansi anhyase an wo bere ne ho wa techim ama ya nso ya no anwum so
ya me da se bebre me mfa nchia ma ahwefo ne menuanom amwa na meka se ya mfie nwotwe bi abesi nko no na yesore anopa na ya de entomago aboyeyem adentia na ye CD no ho de ne tia na eti because MPP 45 from 4 CD 20 42 4 CD 20 something pesos 23 pesos 4 CD 20 pesos to the dollar.
Okay.
Yet now ma ne be dru be 17
major wa ma kama afise kama abama ono so be ka say 2009 NDC 453
say no buy no problem
a CD and 20 pesos to that for something something
yeah no problem so be can say go vote here.
Okay,
it is what you make out of what you are saying.
Okay,
sikana ho de no say de tie no esan say Ghana for the GDA bi share MPP most at time on na to aba mo say on betu abe correct the errors most at time na ye 4 cedi 2 cedi 4 cedi 20 some pesos.
Okay,
na say cedi need to me rise ya to anye 8 mpo na anye 9 ina anye 10 mpo 17 cedi na grem emma aduane buo na nyoma buo be ye de ne papa e okroma ama ne ba wo mi mpo age atom say die nti a wo mu lusu ni se na eduane boy edi na ekom wo krom ono angasa age aktom enti meanwhile he was the one managing the economy at the time
enti seed na ho de no ye ba ya ye betena akonya isu na ye se seed na ye se ye de ni ko ho de ne ye be ya seed na ho de no ebetime ejina na eno na NDC modestly no ya start ye de hihye kakra gu a ama ye nyina ehunu se ama seed na ho de no ejina enne
sa modestly hihye no ka bi kire ye e de important
ya de ba ko a ye hunu ye wo position ye hunu ye ne se na enkro e two gold two diamond e two ye galamsey say ye nsase
okay
ye say ye nsase ni nyina na ye nya gold nu so a nipa benya no wo mo benya hoho no e betu gold no wo mu tu wi a no mo de gold nu o mo nkasa mo de gold nu ko wo mu kro akoton age dollar no enti ye adwen se na beba de a enda ye no a ye aban no ye mra bi nkire se wuntumi ntena Ghana ha nton gold wa bra wonton ma aban no enti sesi a wo gold no a wato no nyina no wa ye ho adwuma wo mining concession ni nyina no wo beton ama ban na ban agi sa gold no no akoton no the dollar na be kro nim enti the rationale behind the whole gold board setup no enie se ye yankasa ye beto ye gold na yankasa ye akoton na yankasa the dollar na be fie eno ne ade a ye o gold board wa abua ama sika no account. Apart from that, I'm saying remittances so sika kakra ne whatever it is ina ya cut government expenditure enti and now no pay me who say TUC for me see TUC trade union guta for thank you guta for issue statement aka kire wo mo nyina say the seed na bom modern aba fie say aba be do wo mo so as at yesterday na 13.9
so that's 13.9 and your interbank rate oko kromo obenya ne 13.9
yepe enti obenya ne sen say ya ne 14 kra onya ne 14 kra 15 plus sakura ye say sample say sample
15 dey say na ni ejina baby ejina
and 15 to nim why are they rating us wo hwe yinimu a nkrata agugu ye na say kama din ba on reading nkrata agugu ye nim nyina no pay 13.9 14.2
and I make us say
and no ntina ye boy
Bank of Ghana rate or the ama banks
yes
na unim say ya na omo consents ba ko edwadifo no say ukwa wunya wo banks no say dia wunya enti nkrofo sesa wo black market ebribi no omo po ye cheche omo say no so be kaya ti ubeko black market na nye 13.9
ya no krese ebi wa ho beko interbanks bank na wunkonya currency nte say uko black market na eno nti na yesi yedi gold board na ba no say ye cotton gold no na ye the dollar ne be fia obe connect Thai bank wo chepo
okay
enti say wo ye wadwene say wo de sika be go dem wa bra ye sidina honde no eti sidina honde ne kosoro na dollar no honde ne ti no na tida wo say nipa no you are not being a prudent business person na am say be ka dia no kre aban no ne nyoma bi a oye no say ya na aban be yo no de akoye ni mu dia na ye be sha aban no nkura ne abon abaso se de o ma ye a o mo ye a ma sika na honde ne gina ne nan so no wo mo nkoso ye ne saa mayen esan se e ma edwadie ekoso se sidi na honde ne so tia ekosoro a eno ne ma enwoma bo ye de wa fa indomie na nka ma ndidi enwumre na se bo be 5-6 wona me se mon ye indomie mame ana se mon ko to indomie mame
okay
ya na nka ye 15 cedi and then indomie aba be do 30 25 30
okay
so
come on more time ne bra na cd na wode mba form no na mo ka che say external forces being so wom ebi a me makano specific makane boa but mo no mo single out any amano and then so say external forces also na no na me bisa honorable Felix say Russia US any trade war is it not having impact because some major currencies have withdrawn say $1 enye we mode of transaction anymore nothing so am say just so no gold price caution fuel price bafom Ghana phone here dollar nyama ye crackers ye ba ko ye fuel enti fuel price bafom a eno so eboa ema mo hia dollar bebre no mo dia koto enti those external factors are they not playing some form of roles ewo sika ya ne ho aye din yi mu e betimi aka say domestically nkoa
ya se ye nuanom mo MPP mo tena radio so a wo ma no are different. Yet see majority leader out in parliament.
Okay.
And what's na radio so say
you mean minority leader?
Minority leader. What's na radio so. Na same nyina say it is because government is not paying contractors. Or no reason no. And that is why the CD is not depreciating. The reason.
Okay.
Okatechi free funding in crop also say there be. And the China has refused to use the dollar. And that is the reason why they. And so if that is the case for the two of them, and the MPP will trade narratives. Ebinim say yentia contractors the country na see na ho de ni gina ho. Ebinim say America ne Russia for ne de omo de say omo pay Russia Ukraine. Nti China for na omo use dollar no nti die ntina. Why is the same thing not happening in Nigeria, Burkina Faso, Togo, Mali, and all other African countries are surrounding? Why is it that our currency now be the best in the short period, no, in the last 4 months in Africa? Why is so? It is a reason so no can. Se sana ye djuma dia ene ga ese kesi o Nigeria.
Okay.
Esi ehunu o Burkina Faso. Esi ehunu o Niger. But ye ni nyina no sika na ho ndi na kosoro wa Africa and say we are simu na ye ka no ye seed no.
Okay, and so because something at least naira no
exactly depreciating.
Okay, so what about S&P for no so adiomo ka say ye debt restructuring no nti abandadane so na ye debt restructuring.
Yes.
Would you want to give them some credit say sa ade no as bitter and painful as it was, it paid off in a way?
Yeah, say would usika bi at the bank.
Okay.
Na ban ba say usika no at the bank no mean to intua ho interest. Usika na 10,000, me ma 7,000, 6,000. Enya bibi obi abeka say it's a pleasurable thing. Eye ye wura ba omi agina badwom say sa de na wo mo ye ne di wo mo nya papa in 2020 election. Ba onyanka or say the debt exchange program no cause a very debilitating dangers or say whatever against them. On what you say amwa. And see obedient to me can say a advantage. But you see, when you deny people of interest, now you deny people of their savings, now eventually we are restructuring because of weak economic systems and measures that you do put in place and a result here. So the government of the MPP must take a blame. Say yes, we take the blame. Say ya nya say you manage the economy now me call. E ko dru ho ma ye dey car ma ye see ye debt exchange. Anu ye di kan. E tosu mienu ene say insi share o money IMF ye no. Eno fa so na di we aba. E see ejutum sa IMF insi share na di aba. But you see the same IMF insi share na say every 3 months be ayentu water bill. And see MPP will come and claim say yeah but yeah to me say debt exchange need some positives be aba. Although it was a negative thing, it is doing what fine. But the MPP should say while they are doing that IMF negotiation, no, and they 14% increment on water bill every 3 months or every month or every 2 months.
Light bill.
Quarter four. And see, I buy no cocoa IMF.
Enye person say enye aban we na atom kanea ni nsuo
there be enya aban we na to nkanea ni nsuo mu eye IMF no aban dada na ye call ye no ensi hye ya o ma ya to ho ene ye di so eno no
but IMF no so aye call ye na benefit ye in a way ama mo kudi won komo
Ghana sa $360 million in by December ye buy your for once in the bomai $360 million ye nim ya
na say the by December no mo by January nti no na mo beto so na
be say $360 million mean to say bi na edubu ahene spending this about na $360 million
na say onim say IMF say
me say nim say be kai me say nim say bi no use sa me kai ya
what you want to what ye no because the last say until you would want to clarify what
okay to man and yeah they make what they match say yeah they make nyina ne say aban de there be obenya pluses and minuses. Okay. We should be bold enough to say aha ya nye ni aha ya ye ni
okay
dia ya nye ni ajetum so we bano ka so domestic debt exchange ni positive ya ba brawe aban we no aka say conditions no ye de buy no so as e how be about to Ghana.
Thank you. Come on.
Oh yeah.
The obi o we ka say the montimi anye no eno na obi onye economist na onim sikasem ntotie etumi ababe
yo me that say yeah emsa na pay ma menchia ahwefo na men sanche won so bi ho ayefe yi papa na me ma belated happy Mother's Day. I was and rank I was send me send no message na man timi na
George Peminu abema akuase boga George George Ukraine say name here dey.
Me send a message bi ko ma me ma.
Mo deputy communications director ba kono George.
Yes. George Krobia.
George Krobia Santi Krobia.
Me send a message bi ko ma me ma me. Na some message na video me we a me push.
Obesa for that timi ni agi abecha ne kakra.
Me push am pa. Yeah.
Yes, Kama.
O say ne ya ntima ye no. E na obi a waba within first 4 months. I mean, kind of 4 months, last time I read a budget, they March move. Oh, okay. The ready budget and it was in March. Until almost actual fiscal policy was delivered to Parliament on behalf of the President in March by the Finance Minister.
But almost as managing economy no in
January. They rode on our budget. So we call transition nature say I was say we hear what we call transitional budget. Okay. Anta, former finance minister, no, a year budget, the call parliament say for the first 3 months after swearing in, no, you run on the back of the previous government.
Which is not an extensive budget.
No, but I'm saying say it moves up to the first quarter, which is March. Which by which time no, nanka also budget aba. Now budget in a bar as a fiscal policy of the year, no. I feel na parliament betina ho. I share aya appropriations na wa yeni nyina pass ansa na we dey move nti me perceive de la kan hu say ejuma na nkasa mo sha say no na May mu na ewe 1 month 1 week or 2 weeks.
Okay.
Now here S&P ratings na Mr. I am not an economist, but you see economics any law common sense na you. I'm telling you, economics and law, it's not about the working kind of people. A common sense. At
least common sense. Rather than say it is common sense.
It is purely common sense.
Purely common sense.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Okay, Karl Marx, Monet, Adam Smith, more It wasn't school, the more. Meditation and common sense. Now the where to her, and some of these are proponents. For saying, Sati or Sinina at the brain. But fast forward to what I'm discussing today.
Okay.
If your fiscal policy is just 1 month, some few weeks old, and I'm one kasamo CSA, a bimukra yen to your moka. Benya wonga say yen to yanka crowd that cast a good dollars a good cast more eche. Yen to yaka crowd. Ghana for more you. $1 is good pim e will cast more yedi chema sebi nipa na that first 1 month na make ho asemi S&P report na maka was say men kan ye me ma kan be bia ansa na wetina ha o share report na almost say way back in October 2024 Ghana the nhihye bi e baye. First our debt restructuring, second has to do with the gold reserves now just show up so that export no ebe ma some your friend say revenue.
Okay.
Almost say S&P say yetima bomodin from October no yetimi erani yama our reserve has given us about $4.6 billion. That is the strength of the economy ayediama. Maybe sadela sebi abayin ben na this had share ni baye. Enye MPP. You see, I always want us to understand say economics are now governing a country a going concern.
Now, is it a big news and is it any news to say MPP now or the call amanye muno or the nshisheye ye free more?
Oh, I was just going to come there. 2017, okay. Make I say tamayeba power. Ya so be kaya me noti bibi wa ha. Okwa boso kan ko bi so mo. They were hailing the MPP government. You see, what is the reason? First, goodwill. Second, immediate strong policies are odeba.
Okay.
The same way NDC has come to power, they would have to enjoy that goodwill. And then omuyi e-levy, omuye we no immediate omuye no so they will get that goodwill now support nebeba. But of course, member utrimunya ode. Omuheli and spare pass you see we now how did it end? It ended not too good because certain factors ebaye, which we cited the COVID, whatever, external factors. But internally, no, your major problem. That is why SMP Ebekoko say, don't be happy. Because by middle of the year, no one here, currency no crab form.
I say normally no buy no sir import duties taxes and kitibina that time call them nuisance tax mo if you know a harm.
No, you see higher some support be from the people.
But what I say omu helimo but internally no. Internally
kwa menyama factor no.
Because with hindsight because nkese se mu jawo.
Unexpected, no, not shocks to be by later. Me make us say external shocks now. We don't come once. But of course, I was trying to make a point. The reason why any government, MPP are buying kwana, NDC are buying kwana. If we don't fight this thing head on, will suffer.
What?
You know why? That internal factor, no, you will be the financial settings for your friend arbitrage. See what people do? They make money with the foreign currencies. Through the black market, and not just only the black market, they make money with the banks, commercial banks. So central banker I really sika econo. Within 5 minutes, our bank now what this kind of trust me, you go and do your checks. Sika ni ho. There are people.
It is a Bank of Ghana release dollars.
Absolutely.
Now. Just call commercial banks, you know. Say me construction scan.
And they are put to you China, not you Nigeria, no. Ubeko say bank. And I'm saying, people are using
black market for no more fee.
Very good. So that's the point, and that's what they may face. Until I make us say, oh, I buy with the young baby 1 month and so dollars go cost more. Show. You baby free. But that's not what we're talking about. I am not fixated. I'm just saying we're talking about the dollar. We're talking about how the economy is going to help.
Okay.
What you say, whether it's $1 or $2, of course, the fact of the matter is that there are dollars in cash.
Yet you didn't talk about.
No, it doesn't matter. But see, but point I'm making is say, will say the black market and the way affecting every economy, is dangerous. That is why your boy Koko say, look, watch it. Okay. By June going to July and 1 year. Okay. Now we see the non so now we say I feel the echo no now about from. Okay, the famous statement made by Dr. Baumia said the dollar has been arrested and given the keys to IGP.
Okay.
Okay, because the beginning, the goodwill is there. You have been able to put certain things in order, but a coin now won't me and who what is going to happen. You will have problems.
First 4 months of 2017, you can way into the year.
Of course, but it was in 2017. That's the point I'm making.
Okay.
It was in that same year. It was the first year of our governance. Okay. So the main patron say, look, let's tread cautiously. Don't be too happy to say we currency no abba form. And don't also be too happy to say you have done the economy when in fact the glory does not come to you or the credit doesn't come to you. Because why? Debt structure no when debt restructure now either boy abaso no when IMF now has to see I say in first was so because at the end of the day praises be buy. Now Osaka say but I'm electricity akoso one can ask him. So I'm saying that if SMP is saying say first multimedia share to show up your reserves. Second, multimedia debt structuring no a bull you held by the horn and also a and a third you are going to ensure say more expenditure a problem. But the vulnerabilities that was there was 2024 no to run up to election no normally government spent, and when you spend more you may have problems as it were. But you see make away in each no make away in each no
but before
inflation
my anchor said Dr. Baumia anka sa the statement in 2017
when
in 2022 Okay. First, it will be called that in 2017, Vice President Baumia, while giving account of the first 100 days in the office, he indicated that they have been able to arrest the fall of the Ghana cedis against them.
So am I wrong?
Okay,
I'm not wrong. Okay. So I'm saying that we have been happy. We have presented the economy in a way, but we didn't know this external problem pressure. We didn't know say the black market presents
forecasting.
No, they do forecasting. Attitude destroys everything. Attitude. You can do all your focusing on paper. Look, that's what I'm saying. Ghana the Ghanaians. Okay. I just mentioned the black market syndrome and the cartel that is involved in this forex market. One here, they will damage you.
All right.
And secondly, a country where we sit today. BDC is a oil ya kraba kroma. Bisa say every month how much dollars do we need to crack oil into this country for us to use.
Thank you.
Another matter. So all these things, don't get the city at 13 point something, and then you go into town and be making noise. Say, and my idea, and no, that is not what it is.
No making noise, and I say watchers of the economy too are making a point. So Bloomberg kase o April no sikano amodem cost by 16%. Say eyomu na eka. Na Ghanaians also feeling it.
We na ehun bi da na. Says CD being the first performing currency in the world. We na ehun bi da. And the MPP we saw it severally.
Yet.
No, I'm telling you. So that is why I'm saying that don't be gloating over it.
Yet.
Okay.
Don't gloat over it. We saw it, and of course we saw it under MPP. Take your time. You are just 1 month old in your fiscal policy. Okay, and I'm saying that your 1 month old fiscal policy is not what actually has given you this.
What we are discussing
and you are prepared at home. Now we try second quarter and now be measure. But first quarter no was not even your budget.
Okay.
But second quarter now I to June.
So if you were in government and Obeka say won't celebrate now.
No, we make those mistakes as politicians, all of us. We are quick to say goodwill now may enjoy my catcher say may be abra nya ukra we. But a cop bad we dey I didn't think that han almost do so the MPP for no hono je. The dollar na cost from the MPP for hono je.
Thank you.
Ask this simple question. What is that?
GTB fa measure there na ni say domestically internationally na e mo money nyi bebre.
Oh, yeah, me that's it. Na watch out.
Okay.
Na mama, happy Mother's Day.
Me that's it.
Na me gina we fidi so for fidi so ma me fo nyina so happy Mother's Day. A free ma Patricia Tremantin so. Ekosi ye ma me nom eni omo wa sorry. I mean prayer palace.
Oh, okay. I don't know kind.
Mama, happy Mother's Day. Yeah, during the month, the program be Shabak. Yeah, ending on the Mother's Day, which is a Sunday in Tinrani end the year. And in Mam Pinning 4, I was going. Yeah, almost who fear us or bear new. I now to want me chirp. Odwane die mo tade hyem. Ebi okra tu new credit me fu na refuse so be uti.
Obeka chiro.
Zebeka chiro. Me re tu kwan kakra na.
Onwa chiro pa o fi o.
Adwo kwan du nyame nhira o. Hey. Ese metimi sori na me re fi se medidi.
Ubekwa akonu ani.
Ubekwa akonu ani nti.
Nti we be fi.
Be re fi so bedidi. Tinyame nhira ma nyina na onye mo kese. Yeah, monetary policy, fiscal discipline, trade war. Obi ni obetimi aka se eye ade ba ko pe ntina ama yedru bibia yedru. Obi ni obetimi aka se ade ba ko pe na ma ye free. A bank rate or an interbank rate of 16 Ghana cedis up, about 13.2. And a payment check here. That's a check it dollar rate. I was here na here the Bank of Ghana for a 13.14.
Okay.
And the interbank rate. Now, a interbank rate no reflect what is in the open market. What is here? It's a bank. Any bank a digwa or dollar. Now Bank of Ghana any bank get we digwa or dollar more. Omu rate no and reflected in a wabonte. It is a bank rate no and an interbank rate near 13.14. Yeah. Oko open market now, it will not be anything more than 14 cedis. Yeah, per se friend is a black market.
Okay.
And that one it is established. So interbank rate in 16 cedis. Not just oko abontia, obinya ne bear 17, 18. Let's give credit to where credit is.
Time behind it is because
time
I'm
behind
interbank rate and then I'm 15 and I'm 14 16.
And I'm making say interbank rate no kosra abontin be kosro.
Okay.
Eba from abontin be
bafom.
It is say interbank rate in 13.14.
Okay.
You should not expect anything outside no beyond 14 cities.
14. Okay.
Which is still
to say that a new 15
which is still appreciable.
Yes.
It is still appreciable. And we need to at least talk about it and encourage whoever is managing our forex now to do a better job, to bring it down. Me, Ebekamia, see a keka queen, Nanka ababe 9 cities and 8 cities. Yanke beko afini we nanka and 7 cities. And can say be
bad cry.
In as much as someone says, dear Kosi, and you the media on any day.
And sir,
Omo ye export na enyo omo de.
Omo musika neighbor for me.
Omo musika neighbor for.
Okay.
The ordin your money be ma beton so na the oil manufacturing so system no so ono so ye ne de because ono so say no ho ahen ha. What you say? Until no matter what it plays, enyo be there. Until everybody or somebody would find a reason to criticize negatively.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, no, Ghana ye yoni Ghana kind of yeah. Trade war. And now no, not COVID and Russian-Ukraine war. It me ma ayeka say eno na ema dollar ekosro. Inti a negative yen kuntia. Eno de yen jintum say dollar no say because of that. What is wrong? Say trade war okosro. Na it me take advantage. Na dollar na bafom. Okay. Here say me come in koto edwenim say me bomba ya. Mesre nyankopon say o ma trauma so nye dinsi ya. Na o ma China for so ni nye dinsi ya. Na dollar na mra fom.
No ma breaks in Sunya United.
And now can see. Now hunto na me hunto. But you see, this cannot stand alone. It is coupled with proper fiscal discipline.
Okay.
And a strategic monetary policy. Yeah. Say, yeah, because inflation is 21%.
21.2.
Good. Oko interest rate, say, and also atiaba from.
Back as that's per the policy rate the Bank of Ghana.
Yes, above from Kakra.
It's still in the 20s.
It's still in the 20s.
Yeah, now manufacturers and conform pelon say it's way too high.
No, ubusamiya in the double digits na high. What you say? But baby, I never wanna now open business loan and then 35 to 40%. You know, she say is in the 20s. What you say?
Yeah.
She say interest on savings. So no, eswa perform. Apart from
so Nana, there wasn't any decrease. It was rather an increase. In March, it was 27%. In February, it was 27%. Then in March, it was increased to 28%, which is what is working at the Bank of Ghana. Current policy rate is 28% as of March 28, 2025. This was an increase from the previous rate of 27%.
Before 27, they're saying, they're 30 saying.
Okay, so I don't have there before 27.
Right. So what I'm saying is that there has been significant changes.
Okay.
What you say? T-bills rates eba form because of policy and no more implemented. So T-bill rates eba form new krasikana also the year jumano. Ah, the akwa T-bills are sikana daho risk free and homeno. All fan konkoto because emphasis one maso. Until the size sikana be bajum no the year juma. Obey investing in the business, obey expand it until there will be money floating in the system. Yeah, all of these policies and the kaboom and my rates are one ever form.
Okay.
What you say?
Yes.
Until let us encourage some of these things. Yeah, nobody is saying, say Bibi Ghana Jinano, we are happy with it. But once we are seeing a significant change, no matter how minute it is having a positive impact on the business world. What you say?
Okay.
Now, and then I'm very funny analogies. We are not on the other side. MPP4, and you seek to have corrected Kamal on it. you do not compare $800 will be a year free in the the effect and impact of that dollar on a $3 million will be a hoarding. I want it there.
Did I make comparisons here? No. No, let's be fair.
Yeah,
I didn't do any comparison. I was corrected.
Okay.
And I'm saying, no. I only what I said was that dollar and cents and I even made a generic statement say, and cars dollar crowd go cars more cheche. I never mentioned a figure. And on no cars mention figure say $800. And I'm say $1 crowd is a dollar. As simple as that. So where from this 3 million and whatever? I'm surprised.
It is a dollar na a Google Kaimuno. And the effect on the current happenings on the economy is insignificant. As compared to dollar na yashisha no box muma ne go be there. The impact of those monies na ne go be them. House girl meet me we be kura kusisi ya die in the chair. It has so much of negative effect on it. In any case, can almost say gold reserves. A shares here with oil for gold in it. Yeah, the point is this. Mona mojiji nobody is challenging and doubting it. Obianyu are challenging. But mujigu hona mudi yedeng. Jume die ben na mudi ya as at the time ain't mean effect on the economy.
Okay.
Matana haka say even before the elections, time and galamsi in Semba say if we have a government that would put in a conscious and deliberate effort, set obe control gold market no. Now what control all the activities in the gold industry. Ebema yisika sem aye krabehwe.
Okay.
Makano what happen.
So aban dada ni say yento gold no. Aban we aba o say
aban dada me patro aban dada nkasa yento gold no.
Oh, no me say.
Wankasa.
Na gold for oil no. What was it meant?
It was say. Won a omode fango eba wo man mu no.
Okay.
Say ebema wo mu sika de. Ye ni omo nkasa ne ema wo mu gold.
Okay.
That's how gold no munya free here.
Sa gold no, we must see omo beto if
Can
you
you
imagine.
No,
hold on. But gold
Come
board
on, don't fight for me.
gold board in shisha ye no kire say. Ye see me pi.
Okay.
Actually we say wonni hu kwan.
Okay.
So wo di gold e be kwa abonten say wo koton. Obi ani hu tumi so beto. Gold dey free wo. Say wo gold bi ton. Wo gold hu dwe dia.
Is it not same purpose, different routes?
It depends on how you move about it.
Absolutely.
No, let's be honest. It depends on first one, no, I choose to bring it to you.
Okay.
But this one, we are taking control of it.
I choose to, but we are about who say ebeboa any sesi and me ma won choose enti me show.
Exactly.
Now and the la can be aban ye ntoaso. Enti sa aban ba no won say
this gold policy thing, we have been drumming it long ago.
GTP.
We've been drumming it. It's there. We've been drumming it long ago because and also Boam fighting galamsey.
Okay.
Dientia. Say o cotton gold na. Untimi sorry preoccupation say ukra gold kwa cotton. I was all chere baby unya gold ni free. I was all chere kwan amfa so a 2 gold no. Kwan na mouse how 2 minutes for 2 gold no. I was say anyoma ni nyina o chere yen. And we have a very young guy who led a policy direction.
Okay.
Backed by the sector minister. Some of you led the gold board team in its implementation.
Okay.
And that is what is leading us to where we are today.
All right.
What you say. So in as much as you need to build a gold reserve for international, so when you a policy document which has a legal backing, thank you. We should appreciate the current happenings in our mind.
All right.
As for this one, trust me, can't say trade war na money here the adin no correct. It's a contributing factor. But how do we sustain it?
That's the question.
In sustaining it, no, and this fiscal discipline, is monetary policies, no, Modiabano. I was see a shimukina. Not yet me force Emma reflect.
Fiscal discipline, na bana nenya na session ya shano no wenya because of IMF.
IMF on program ninti. IMF program ni desenya. But
so on to me nko amana memu
ko
but in Kagana
fiscal discipline does not go beyond Bisian. It goes beyond Bisian. We're spending any nyoma. Also nkofoni bi kasa ori na current government no untua contractors na onye
oniska.
Please. Prior to this, I say, now buy no untia contractors.
Sir.
Oh, I buy a no untia contractors.
Oh, okay.
Oh, won't be deny no untia contractors.
6 to 7 years.
What you say? Really? Oh, any news?
6 to 7 years, don't do that.
Thank you, Nana.
Any news? Am I ever can say?
What is this?
You can say, so also see Kasemu ya any contractor for near.
Okay.
Yeah, we said it here. Our platform is maintenance.
People say
Thank
6 to
you.
7
What you
years.
say? They were not paying.
And
you see, the point is this: the fact to say you are not paying it does not mean it's what books here now books in here. Obi ohonum a ontwea because we niska. Obi ohonum susu a ontwea na owo sika no, but twea and ontwea because or the yard foforo anaso or the yen books mu ye.
All right.
But unfortunately, no way no ebia no we ntwea. But and you say books no nko na mo ye few. On the outside, said they're okay. Even rating organizations have rated as good. It has reflected in our forex. What we are waiting for and what we are begging Guta to be able to whip our members in line. What he has here is for whatever inflation rate we have, whatever forex rate we have, whatever interest rate we are having to reflect. In the market, it has to.
Yeah, ma omo be a month or two.
And it has
to. The old rates na akofani amanaba.
Omo start to whip your in line.
Okay.
To begin to educate them. Me jini mi nibi die se mi nibi na one day.
All right.
What you say? It's an open market, but we need to be able to educate them for them to understand and say what is happening currently on our economy. No, should be reflective.
Yenya we bottom. The dollar rate in here saying.
I'm say 13.9.
13.9.
Oh, there be 13.1 something.
Until 13 anymore. Kobe and deduces. Until the okay kasa meme diabolic na sisi ano 12.9 o 12.9 bra wo di free here. Uko baba ako. Odidi ma tempa sa mude sa gusu ban no mudi se
oda sorry enche ni nisu town oh you ready on there but ni nisu town
the latin am share the buta
me say 13 point
and I want to
12.9
oh ni nisu town
very
necessary very necessary
destiny Kobe media free next time yes I'll match you boots for boot destiny Krabi sister in fact the way the pounds and the dollar rate is going down in Ghana. It's very bad for us abroad. Hey brother, it's good for us. Oh, now we so be he said 10 for no we so be demonstration say omo nti ati dey here see the name ho dey nkosoro na.
Really?
Na dollar neighbor.
And obi ni makun say I didn't hear see enu papa because omo dwadifo no omo bre. I will show you the message.
Musa Batu, we regret the unfortunate incident involving. Okay, I've not spoken about that today, so Musa, I skip that. Comments Pillar 2, Dom Kobinya constituency. Hey, you two have not spoken about that. Inti. And then my mama topics in and say ye musu ye hwepu in line. Now moon stick it to the topic. Ezua Eastwood, yeah, please let's not mislead the public. The recent slow pace in the city's depreciation, you mean appreciation. The city rather is appreciating, isn't because of any careful planning by the finance ministry. Let's call things by their real name. The US dollar itself is depreciating globally. So that's Azoa Eastwood there. Okay. Akwasi Oben or Akwasi Ben Jeso Besiasi, yeah. It's not true that quarterly increase in electricity tariffs is an IMF conditionality. Dela, you would want to listen to this one. It is not true that the quarterly increase in electricity tariffs is an IMF conditionality. If it is, why was NPP government not implementing that in the whole of 2024? NPP government increased electricity tariffs by only 6%. Kwesi ben ejeso besi ase.
Uncle read page 71 of the IMFD. Non-jaize or two.
Adam Uwena, thank you. Adam Uwena, so you weren't able to deliver in your regime. It's funny. NPP was in power for 8 years only to claim applause of another government achievement. Enunsu ye kama onso de enono. Hamza Junior Dimash, good morning, yeah. In fact, sometimes if you are listening to NPP communicators, no, Hamza, don't attack them. Tell us what you think, and then we'll make progress. Let me see if I can edit it and then read what you think. Okay, Hamza, I'm trying to edit They were in 2018, they were taking all the credit for the success of the economy, and today claiming the NDC cannot take credit for today. Okay, so then that's Hamza's thought. Robert Queno, yeah, this Afrafantoman is a good Ghanaian. Okay, Afrafantoman Edawa say, Carrie Mike, yeah, good morning, please. I'm an NDC executive member and I want the president to investigate. Okay. I've not spoken about that. Me say no. Most take it to the year can. Mad Lion for video. Good morning, yeah. I think it's too early for the ruling party NDC and government communicators to take glory in the CD to dollar appreciation. I see it as an automatic. That is an automatic cause that because the dollar is losing its value globally, your currency must appreciate. So if the dollar is losing its value globally, your currency must appreciate. Why is it that not all currencies in the world are appreciating in value against the dollar? External shocks, whether positive or negative, effects depend on your fundamentals as well. In today, I also fundamental now is stronger now. Tracy Mensah, only 5 months in power, and the NDCs are sharing dollars. Hey, okay, I haven't spoken about that, but you saw it somewhere. Kobe Ofori, Kobe, yours is a compliment. Thank you. Isaac, JDM, you do all for Ghanaian. And then Brookman Anobil, good morning. Yeah, you have the rate. Aboki has the dollars, and we used to say that too.
The fortunate aspect of it is that there is dollars in the system. But just a quick one on the IMF conditions.
Very quick.
IMF conditions, we should allow consumers to pay realistic prices.
Okay.
Now the realistic prices
in payment. 7, no.
I don't need the page 7, but there also said there are conditions ability to realistic prices.
Okay.
PURC does not just call you to pay realistic prices. The institutions, no. Yes, I know. Because we say now,
yes, Nana.
Oh, companies, no. I was so much in India, your mom won't find no one too.
Baby, Omuka. Effective and efficient service.
I look at they almost say forex.
Okay.
And now, I'm a contractor, must sign forex.
And as I say, forex, no what?
And I say forex. That
I don't even blame the companies. I blame PURC.
What you say? Say forex not
PURC match in
their next, I will say PURC to me more.
Another quarter.
Forex
is 3 months time.
I say unto 50
okay.
Because contract you must sign that.
All right.
They will say PURC more my the moon said
thank you. Auditor General disallowed Isikaya Yensake na quickly Yanko can Ablikuma North. Come on, Yanko.
Yo, Auditor General,
what this allows Sika over 38 billion cedis, but yet me enyemu 12 billion cedis. From 2020 to 2023. 2023.
You see, yeah. All your introductions, no. Can be say, your public accounts committee, I will come bro for do.
No,
I think you mentioned so. You mentioned that surcharge
and surcharge and disallowance in
exactly.
for okay.
Nti na ko kan brofo mu du. Na ye wi a na yanko hu ana yanhu ne kwakwesi. Look, since the inception of the 4th Republican Constitution, under General Rawlings 1, General Rawlings 2, Ebaya Bakufo 1, Kufuor 2, Sana Atamos 1, then John Mahama continued. John Mahama, to Akufo-Addo. Auditor General upon Auditor General defined this. Yeah?
Yes, come on.
My major concern is not for Auditor General upon Auditor General yeah? Concern is not and churn out figures.
Okay.
The law itself, I think somewhere Article 187 thereabout talks about this surcharge thing about Auditor General.
But law ne can say they be
But we are still where, my example, we are still where we are. Okay. And you know the sad aspect of it. Depending on abiding by our power. Eba na say Auditor General yen ejuma yen hu ni say e Ghana na yadi omudwumu ana Ghana na yadi ehwemo yen hu ni say aban na wote ho no e na hwe ko siye NDC for be mi so me yen sa we be yen sa. Then I ask you, who cover Auditor General report? Now, trust me, most of it are not even politicians who cause these problems. Most of it. Politicians, they need a very minute fraction of it.
Okay.
Now, you see, you know where the crux of the matter is?
Catch it.
In civil service structure.
I
am telling you, the problem is one year, the civil service, no, and kasa. Yeah, when you see ya, and I send a coba ya malamisa koji. Uhemwa, sometimes and you know top decision. Yen form.
Okay.
Director of Finance, why, Director of D&D. Watch it, and most of these findings are free. This assembly, any other things say, but no, politicians. But yet, yeah, politicians, but now one no man. Oh, and the NDC mrene we see ye, MPP mrene we see ye, we end. Say yeah, and we are still where we are, and this country is going down. So I would like to give a different approach to this. And this approach, I made money say, Mesre. Yeah.
Yes.
My first concern and suggestion, Economic media. Chief directors should be invited on matters like this on set.
Okay, instead
That's
of the
one.
politician.
Absolutely.
Chief
directors. Let's find out.
Okay.
Chief director, Matthew said find this way up.
Chief director, and so just okoji clearance for honorable 2 person or back
Look, do you know what? Article 162 of the Constitution of Ghana gives you a mandate as a media person to help the cause of Ghana.
On say they make an make say to me.
Yes.
Now make say be out of chief director so train na me clearance free me honorable ho. Now for honorable so jai me am cause I interview.
Then tell Marcus asem we say. Ye jama young politicians tem bia who play the blame game and will never get anywhere.
Thank you.
So I'm saying say young descending a bit low to the structure beneath and let them understand say Ghana auditors the findings be akwa na dey na say answer the public accounts committee san from one so na ya san for so bio aka say amofra ye no nipa na your admission say na ekosi say all these things ought to come.
I na only chief directors na so aka say from one no mo to magic pen no maba cause ka public accounts committee kwa na maka on say mostly no omo be ko no be hwe no na omo no omo tete akire na minister in charge and na government appointee na
no be do be bia answer no mo dey ma
no kra oni ho enti o metina anim ho
no be do be bia we get public accounts committee e do be bia the woman say minister ne bad and head of the party
but most of
the answers they finish it.
Thank you.
But I think say look our system of civil service no there's I say on say look we are saying say MPP and this me share MPP t-shirt the last share NDC t-shirt me new share Afrofront t-shirt we are politicians but I want to tell you the true politicians are the civil servants. The true politician in every institution are the civil servants who could do honma as a header honor who say yeah NDC and away a MPP ni we the unu no yejuma be say look they will give you directives one here one will need proper discretion no to take no obe say no ma
that's it na come out there see we ma yankase ya ade bia fi say mra na koni course ni enye better mpon chance
me that's it me de maka prince the Auditor General needs I was say a man to me strong
the constitution is the man in echi.
Oh, so only prosecutorial powers. Not even prosecuting.
And you are the back or age be prosecuting.
What you say? Na a man and sana ko wado.
No more prosecutorial powers, you know. Prosecution is saying woman.
We discuss him creek and cry. I was say it me man was to me now with me the chitum be.
Okay.
Na ye man who kwan say utimi de nensa to ejapade so.
Okay.
Inti say de la ena ye hwehwe mu ana ye koye ye audit. Ye hu sisike bi nti. One we be de ma men kan we brofo kakra. The negligence.
Okay. When you
Maybe was one a boapayo, so I share a coom will be di.
Okay,
and the word dear. Baya, now a honor, and yafi near Cocassia said charging into woman and bitria.
Okay.
Near Dickan and a Japadia in the bank accounts near the Adekye and South tissue.
All right.
I was say you decide to minima Auditor General. Na ye G seeker by force.
Okay.
What you say? We should go beyond this.
I don't know why you say we put the any charge we disallowance.
Yes, recovery is not near the identity. You are fair near ding any your friend Takashi Amfemua. Ghana niba won't you?
We are prosecuting one and I we the nya.
We are the name and shame. We are now you're prosecuting. Oh, and you never say Diomukutu. Obu on more, if you are not a director. No what in the position.
Okay.
What you say? So a director no be what no de could be as a officer one. Now one in kwara be a fin near foul murder. No ma kwasha see free. Won't me as an way judge now. But who judge wants now qua? I will say yen shisha. Apart from say you one cast with you a buying juma be anyone, uncran craig juma be anyone, person near buying a dijuma. I was with me forward.
Thank you.
What you say? We should make it unattractive and unprofitable for people to be involved in corrupt activities. Because no shit on my
you have a public
and I mean public money. Many come out here. Say your civil service no or see if you will. Oba me say politician no papa your TA Minerals Commission is on your word mother. Afi no wako.
Okay.
So kone was a Minerals Commission you will be a honor what now 15, 20, 30 years.
Obesha das action no
Obesha that fan say from one need a brand here not the not tenase.
Obesha ni
was here be a 6-hour course program tenase. No what children
we show who you want.
We all the faha and be at me chiro be ade no. Was we out di ku ye be pem e be ba. Ye fan faha.
Obi good na obenya sika.
O say ene dey nyem kan.
We say na obenya. Ene dey say on say ensisa na be ba be da so no. E betimi raise server.
Hey, ya why you open na.
Ya experience o.
My late husband was a civil servant, you know.
Or
your son not a civil servant.
It's any unim.
Or this corner, almost I can't and say, I say I'm a pastor, or say, hey, and your baby was servicing now. I propose, lady. I'm sure the accountant will not pay the money back to impress. We say that you have taken the money already.
No, it's true. And it's true.
Or they have got triple numbers, we are returning dollars. The go.
Yeah, me that's bebre. I say the Dikan Auditor General you be born abaso.
Okay. Come on say in sheda nyabaso or for fail the emrani say on for fail.
Absolutely. Yes, emrani so on here. But na bi ni mu nia kokudru e
ye de je no.
Ye de je.
Okay.
We this can normal public account committee. The o matena ho.
Ya ko na ye ko.
it is a auditor general not for the first time and as one out of many Rotunya ka say one more this because it can say disallowed expenditure sikebia one family kwan mu use enti say aban sika bi wo de ye bu internally generated fund wo koda say wo hwe de omodi internally generated funds a year luxury ostentatious lifestyle certain things we did now we now auditor general ababetra won say aban ni boka from 2023 2023 no
okay
sky ye da ho nkwa ye 38.9 billion
okay
not we tuma gimu 12.7 billion see ye bona baso de ye ka kire ne say onko nenim no onye de oye no onye ne ye because obi efa kwambon bi so di aban sika say ye kwan ye senke de hospital e kwan ye senke de school ekwan yesi ye di akwan papa ye mfa nye na obi di akwa kogu no gru ni dem o da gogu ni mpase ego obi ni ya ni kotoko mu a wenum na ma oman no nkoso okay enti se ekwan bi obefa so a obeboa me age sa anyomanyama we no me fi se eso ye na me ka se ya me bona baso no am fi se me de ma no beka de nana kan yo am se be ye mra bi a ye nya mra betumi ama auditor general no the power to confiscate asset of somebody. Ya say sikabia ba be di unche na
so me dada.
They only say charge.
They only say charge. That's the only thing they do.
And to say charge you na the person nchebu ya say charge you 3 4 years 5 years on to me ntua. And if that's the case I say wo ejapade bia ekwan ofa so a wo di see say ejapade no yenji say ejapade fa mo man Ghana yenji esika
na say ya man sa power na yeni o man adwuma ko bi o power
obetumi
auditor general aliezi na say yeah enye sa na no
ebi autonomy general department
emra ne de ye wo bebre na ka because de bia ye hihye mra fofo
attorney general no oh say mostly no ya na ye dey attorney general in refer to attorney debi
na adwuma do
me na makwa ye madwuma
okay
me auditor general
okay
me na metimi a kire simu mu yi
yes
me na me say papa yi we disika
yes
we ye kase wontu kwan wa anko afi na me de kofa obi so enumala kwasu
thank you the lion ko thank you
na chechempa and am fi say auditor general no the most important thing is say for now say ye be fa ekwan bi na ye mra na aka che ne say sika kodi obi ho nipa ko na wan fa kwanso no di ya ye betumi age ekwan ye betumi afa so no say we japade a wodi sika ne toye because ye wo me mu hananse ya bosumi na ni ya ti so nipa ba ko tumi toye dan ba ko 27 nipa da se ni ba ko pe tumi to dan ba ko 27
ye nya kokko ti ye nja wo because bi ana nipa no so wo sha say de nka
enti bibi say no na say ye do court na court ne say 49 me nipa ko be tuma ko dem still ne busa fo ye esikafo enti ye ngie japade no ye mfa mo man no man no ko ni.
Thank you. Mami can comment we quick na say we ewa Blekuma North. Royal Jeffrey Godwin, yeah, the NPP's hypocrisy is hilarious. They had nothing to say about Cecilia the Pest lavish wardrobe, but they are quick to pounce on a minor issue. Good thing they are out of power. Okay. Madlayo say we dey making kind of that. Rashida to bed the ninya mai inti eba pa. Na odiaba na fe making kama na Roy anya message na makan sisi I read my comment I have read it sir. Emmanuel Saka in just 4 months okay Ima me say eneno monka na ye kan bi monka na ye kan bi 4 months die no ese eho no muntres wo pa so onza okay I see nana yenwie ewo IGP or say electoral task force and for roadmap for formalization of collation into omo fan hihye ya omo de chese collation ho nsensem no Ablekuma North emrache bedwa akonya no de no an say police for so de security ne beba nti che baby a mo kokan no ebere a mo collate no yensu ye
and they said the bia de ye kan no
say free baby free easy say omo train say police be more security no
me see what boahe
once or no the kind of press conference and then police also came into react
meti hey one for our topics in Maya let me aka say me ba betna me dem be saying security is not part of electoral Ghana police is not part of the electoral processes.
Okay.
What you are saying, they are invited to be part. Inti wo ye won hihye. O de emra eto ho. Wo ye won hihye nyina wi na wa from so omo bebo ho ban.
Okay.
Na o de opese wo kire omo so omo fa ban bodo mbro mo de ban. Da ben omo fa mra.
Omo mienu omo ntimi nkan omo ti nse ho.
Enye omo mienu ti kan mo asem. No. Debi wo se ebi wono mo ahun obi ha neni etwa tro edi tro. O se ye wo bi wono mo fere camera anim. What you say? Nti obetimi atena wa kan asem no de. But asem na ho kam na. Wo se mo ne hu se ma me papa e tro na wudi. What you say? En hihye ben na electoral commission odi ato. Ye kwa akoto aba e ya won fa ne hihye ma. Se ye akoto aba na ode ne hihye ba. E no tru wum se me to aba no wo me ayi eha ene ha. Enti masre Ghana police e fo so mo mebo ye ho ban. Ghana police fo so tia no mo so ma ba se uki bibia ye koi. Ahobambo no nye ye nko ye ntimi nye. Nti ye so ya fre ye nwan wa soja fo, ya fre immigration fo, ya fre prison fo. So wo mo mra no mo so mebo ye chidom. Ni ye nko ye eduma. Na mfa sa ye hihye ye ne mae. Wo de sa kokwa na kokwasa sa bo so na afina ba ye. Sa na omusuban etie. Me de me maka. Omo di electoral commission ni. Emra so, omo yibi Ghana da omo ase. Omo nye no omo nko. Nye mfo mo bitimi aye adwuma no emra. Ah, na arithmetic mponi. Ya arithmetic mponi.
Okay.
Eni wo bibia ye.
Enkuntabu, untimi kan kuntabu arithmetic ben.
There's some sana na friend arithmetic.
And you na ne phonetics kan pa.
Wo bibia ye gina yi. Are we not ashamed? Say coalition. Yintimi fa ho hihye ye emai. Iwi na yakase ye moye ho, ye mfre ye ho safo hene.
Abato asem enti na IPAC wo ho ni ade. Ade na wayi
IPAC.
Wayi two parties na fi mu.
Yeah.
We mu.
Oni mun sama ye koka no wo.
Okay.
Ana so me dem ko IPAC.
Onyi ni se o ma fe parties ni mi se. Mumra na ye hwe
because kwa ye brofo na koka. Mame.
I see.
There odia to ni trim dia to paper so person wo ye no. Obeka wiase mu brofo
we are one peculiar constituency.
Me kan da asem a ya kan Ghana ho nyina asem a wo peculiar. Ade mi tim bi wo so peculiar. Na peculiar wo.
Na peculiar eni wo ba se an peculiar. Enti nka ye mfa we se we dia da mufo a case so no.
Hihye a ye ko nom de abetu dwane ebobo mu ne de ye suggestions ba ne keka oba be kan ma wiase nyina jutum so o asa de one ye te ho ye hihye de kaka me see at the end of the day ni obe kan nyina ni ono de ahye ho de ato ho so person ye no eno no kokoyi and that is where we are. I mean we come to play in front of the cameras and make us look good, but at the end of the day the koso ankasa enya dia
thank you. Come on. Nana ya de GTP oni repom yen kan se zesiano
me Ghana ni obekuma no ye Ghana fo
ono abo akua fie wo na de lamo de rabna open enu na sesia e honya ejina no mutumi muama munkohia na munkan fi ho
yo me da se ya eden na ma yakodru bebia ana yakodru bebia e woyi
okay
court abuo se constituency we ni na ehun ase na per court no ye koya court supreme court na supreme court sanka se monko ma court no ko bu ni yie na ma court no ma judgment court na ma judgment
sanko high court absolutely. Back because a parliamentary
very well no they went to supreme court. It was on a question of mandamus interpretation
okay.
No and no musamba back and the court can say no the rule of natural justice no more nature
okay
by Edug ne party NDC any MP for monsan comma high court no. Give you direction almost an ya high court mad judgment say those constituencies in electoral commission day and quality
those polling stations
those constituencies and there were problems
oh okay
other ones were there
okay
on why ye amaka ablekuma se amino kesi you see I'm not happy to say this because me kasama electoral commission
okay
I'm me kasama Ghana na me ka salama Ghana he na mejina bebia emra no de emra na esie. First of all, let's be fair to Electoral Commission. Did they attempt to do the collation? Security ama emrantie e de konti banya e ko bubu glasses e attack omo anaso omo anye.
Omo attempt no mo catch police.
I don't know. Did they inform the police?
Nana Abuchi.
The police
that say venue ha time say ye collation.
You see, listen to the what I just saying. Nana is saying, what role has police got to play in election? Nana just sat here and said it.
Oh,
yes.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I am saying,
playing the
electoral process.
But the electoral commission or more, they will provide the security.
Absolutely.
It
wasn't under this IGP. Let's be fair to this IGP.
Okay.
It wasn't under this IGP.
Okay.
It was under Dampare.
Dr. Dampare.
Okay. That they attempted to do the collation. Okay. Police for edging a full glare, mantia bad, the Conco tuba, fighting and throwing things with cutlasses and all that. And it for their safety. Let's be fair.
Okay, so
they
now it wasn't as though now police in your
absolutely
now police.
There was police. Okay. Check it. And now I could see here, and then we are sitting here to blame the same Electoral Commission. Say, Omo anko collation no. Now Omo yomojuma we after election Omo nko. Is that what the law says? That's sad. I'm surprised. That was the comment he made. One that or say, Electoral Commission is Omo yejuma Omo bedru Omo nko.
Me sure my ye be a Magana.
That's a wrong statement. You cannot say that. No. The law
me say.
That's what it means. No, don't do
that. Of course, why would I do
that? Is the opinion. But I'm saying,
so you don't condemn my opinion when you do not know my justification.
No.
And I have stated
your opinion is not the law. Your opinion is not what the law says.
Did I say a law?
Your opinion is not what takes them out.
If that's the case, leave his opinion. That's what he said.
Was the sacking of Charlotte to say the law? I'm asking you a question.
But of course, it went through the process.
And I wish told you what I'm talking about is it a coup
you go through the process, right?
But what I'm talking about is it a coup
But don't come and say where your mojo we are like that. How do you say that? So you are not fair to them. But what I want to say is that, you see, we are not being fair to the representative of Ablekumanov. We are not fair to Ablekumanov.
Okay, now DC.
And I know NDC MPP ne more. We have key stakeholders in this matter.
Okay.
I would have thought, say, an election day, you know, then you know what it takes. Provide your pink sheets. We're providing it there. The Electoral Commission has DS. Now you know about collation center near Timaye. And do court see what is actually holding it. Today, I am happy this IGP is saying, look, we are ready. Electoral Commission, give us a date and inform us. I am happy that Anya and Nebit they will all see the end of it.
Yeah.
Asena AC Mokwaya want me resolve.
Yeah, asem wa ye kan wo he, enya grow asem ketwa wo.
Sir.
Say Electoral Commission wo ho. Na IGP to me sorry ka say. The EC must provide the National Election Security Task Force with a roadmap for the formalization of coalition. See, when we are boss or Electoral Commission, it takes the IGP to come and tell you to do your job.
Directions. It's a suggestion.
Suggestion.
It's not a direction.
See, you have to about 7 December, January, February, March, April, May. 5 months. Allow me, please.
Come on, Pacho.
You are about Ghana has a 5 months in here. Under Mami Jane Mensa, yet to me for a benefit in Sawom, a duoji. Ever kind of ban will pass. See the make
a collation or mobile.
Collation, yet to about Eastern region, a duoji. Yes, it's a ballot boxes in the ballot pass. Personal police station. Because of any ever kind of battle. Enye baako enye mienu bosu munumuni
isi no ntumi nkyere baabi o say hire a collation center nti bia so ma do agi there was a situation na mo feel say we dey ye hia baabi for
yes wo na wo ye the EC boss meaning say you wouldn't take a decision where counting of ballot papers would travel from Eastern region to Greater Accra
say na bisa say collation
ya nti betuma ye collation wo where Eastern region where Eastern region yentumi you know Eastern region baby a e say the backra okay enti next time you the bulgar dey so be bankran na ya to aban busumi num na Electoral Commission to What is one constituency problems one yet to resolve here? It's electoral commission. Said ye quaid ye pese electoral commission in Beguasi Bebre. And young person confabacasi ye nim ye juma. And about 1 hour to yeno. Say ye nipping shit near to be collatia. Yen trim near to Abanfo. Bonnie Benaka na day. Dear Nama electoral commission to where Busumi and you want to make your she. In Tiasie. Now be nipping sheets. Obi so pink sheet, obi so the pink sheet. Yes, obi say, uko we say, emranche, uko MPP. What say some of the pink sheets, ya manipulating. Okay. NDC for say pink sheets, ya manipulating. We the signature ni so, we the signature also. And I make her say, ya talk about Busumi numini. A bit of parliament, ya give Busumi numini salary. Mami ewura mane e free ye etwa ewurabena ne mami ne MP for them ekue free ye ennimu omo faith ya to ababi o bosumi num ne otifie ne nyonko for parliament ye tua omo ka bosumi no odo tifie onim se on de wi ni o onim se NDC ne wi ni o onim na electoral commission to bosumi hwe ye tie omo mu ha electoral commission we enfie 9 na baby e fe ne sa o voter regime na omo ni MP mami we ase eti say ya number ye na obi aka kotena se de mara toton se mami je mensa ne ya o ye ne kire se onim adwuma incompetence or the petition komo mampanyin so po bi se twe de enti na ya so petition nim enti mami je mensa nim se baby a ne tipe ye duro ye nto abant na abato ho info
kafra se wo kan ne tipe ye duro ye kaseti aka
enti me ka say
ka obi ye ho afi ho a pacho
enti sabi baby a wo duro baby a mami je mensa duro na mami je mensa se onim se ya to aba ne busumi num mentimi declare result
ebobo ba se mo be yi no
it is pure incompetence on the part of that woman and you see na they say if we na ko petition ne se see how the boss say ye be so
ebobo ba se mo be yi
ya me ya
o se be
the ultra petition the boss say ameso because the woman has shown consistency in competence for a long time.
Yeah. Thank you. Della Edem, Corporate Affairs Director, Minerals Commission, and Kamaldeen Abdullah, Deputy National Communications Director, NPP. Nana Yao Sapon, Maninye, Special Aid. So
you must
have.
Oh, sir. Oh, they be catch a young
Nana Yao Sapon, Special Aid. Oh, sir.
Bishop, ne birthday ne. I would have never did 68.
Your Highness and our most high your worship. Say, oh, yeah, Archbishop a title, no.
Title. Oh, say your friend Big Papa.
Action for Becca, Abemus Papa. Action for Beno. Papa, yes, you mean, it's all country dance, and I'm researching.
Oh, or teaching you.
Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams. Papa, Yamin Shrow, Yenya, teaching, so emphasis. Into your cost of a bompire mount, say, I'm ordained and quantity, and your chefana, Unyamir Juman, so Action Chapel worldwide. Entre enkonenim and ye my classmates Edem Bob Blovo and Nemesis Edem Jajawa Edem Bob Blovo and then Mrs. Edem Dajawa your proprietors Brainy Hub Montessori School Eastern Region panel and them happy birthday to you from all of us of the Thronko clan. We love you and we pray for more grace, more favor, more increase in all that you do. Blessed birthday to you. Pacho mewi nyame adomo china de chenshoma besiaba mame ya krameni nyame nshira ro cha nsanu adwuma na okofia kai say odina seda evemano yakram